Hey guys, welcome back to Cooking at Pam's Place. I'm Chef Pam, and today we're getting ready to make chicken pot pie stuffed shells. They are absolutely amazing. And if you want to learn how to make all kind of homemade food and dishes, easy, simple, and made from scratch, take a second and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to turn on that notification bell and set it to all so you'll always get my recipes every time I upload one. And then just keep hanging around because I have a whole channel full of recipes that'll get you there. Let's get busy. We are back. Let's go over our ingredients. First up, we have the star of the dish, our chicken. We have our jumbo shells. We also have canned biscuits. Now these are some canned biscuits that I had left over and they were frozen in the freezer. We've got a couple of potatoes. I'm using red potatoes, peas and carrots and corn. Now the peas and carrots and corn, they are frozen. You can use fresh, but it's gonna take you a minute to cook it if you do. We are going to be putting in some Old Bay, Himalayan salt, black pepper, garlic, onion powder, and a few more ingredients that we'll get to as we go along. So let's get our prep work done and get this chicken pot pie made. The first thing you want to do is cook your pasta according to the directions on the box. We're going to first go in, make sure your water is salted really, really well, and you have a rolling boil. You can go ahead and add your pasta in and let it cook. Now it's time for us to cook our chicken. So we're going to put a little oil in the skillet, a couple of tablespoons. And as always, guys, everything will be in the description, the exact measurements, as well as the different ingredients that we're using today. This is going to cook pretty quick because it's chopped up relatively fine. You want to go in at this point and season up. We've got our garlic powder, onion powder, Himalayan salt, black pepper, and a little Old Bay. Feel free to use your favorite seasonings as well. Now we just want to let this go ahead and cook. Shouldn't take any more than 5 minutes at the most, depending on your stove, and we'll be back. Now, while our chicken is cooking, we're going to go ahead and mash our potatoes. I'm putting a couple of tablespoons of butter in here, and you want to mash it gently. We do not want them to be smooth mashed potatoes. You want them to be chunky. That's why I diced them up small like I did. One, it helps them cook fast, and two, we want them to be chunky. Just like that, guys. That's good enough. We're going to let that butter melt and stir it in, and we're good to go on our potatoes. The chicken is all done, so we're going to take it out. Keep your skillet on. We're getting ready to make our gravy for our pot pie. Add in a spoon of butter. Let that melt up real good. our potatoes in this bowl, and to it we're going to mix everything else in with it and fill our shells, starting with the star of the dish, our chicken. Make sure you get all your little juices in there. We're going to add in our corn. You may not need all of everything that you have, and our peas and carrots. I want to make sure this is well combined. Okay, once everything is combined really well, we're going to stuff our shells. I have all my shells in this little pie dish. You can put it in any kind of casserole dish that you like. Set our biscuits to the side until we need them. And you just want to take, I'm going to take, a little bitty mini scooper because it's easier. And you just scoop, get you some in there, just like that, and scoop it into the shell. One scoop per shell does it. Sit it back down in there. So I'm going to fill these up and we'll be back. Okay, we have our shells all stuffed. Now we have our gravy made. Make sure you have your oven preheated to 400 degrees and you want to take it. You can spoon this over, or I actually put it in a measuring cup so that I could just kind of pour it over. Just want to pour it over your shells and your mixture, your chicken mixture. Then we're going to take our biscuits. I am using 4. You can use more, and you can actually put each biscuit all over the top, but I like to dot mine. So I just take a piece of biscuit and break it off and put it on top anywhere, just all over the top, leaving room in between so that you can kind of see the pot pie. And this will bake up in the oven. Make sure your oven is set to 400 degrees. We are all done out of the oven. Doesn't that look amazing? We have one more thing to do. I just want to thank you all for coming and hanging out with me today in my kitchen. We need to butter the tops of these biscuits. Just plain old butter. Guys, if you like this video, if you got anything out of it, share the video out. Tell everybody you know what Pam is over here doing and cooking at Pam's place, making easy, simple, made from scratch, delicious recipes. Oh my goodness. I'm going to bring you guys up close so you can see this. It is amazing. Oh my goodness. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with me today in my kitchen. And I will see you next time. The good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise.